Welcome back, everyone, to A&H Sports. Today we'll be hating on Sevilla versus Roma. Be reacting to Sevilla versus Roma. And we know Sevilla is champions, but let's see what happened.
Italiano, un empate y una derrota en el historial. Ya está todo listo para el comienzo, damas y caballeros. ¡Comienza! 90 minutos del deporte. Bono no le da opción. La duda está en la jugada previa, ¿no? Antes del pase de para de balón. Allá está Rakitic. El balón que vino elevado de Chile y pasó ese balón. Ahí está Roy Patricio. Habla de Ibala. Rakitic es el que le va a pegar. Allá está el balón que se viene cerrando. ¡Pasado! El cabezazo fue de Fernando Hayes Mota. Pedían una falta, el árbitro dice que se pare. No le gusta nada, mira, a los dos ayudantes, a Forte y a Serra. Torres. Aquí está Torres, la pelota que vino para Rakitic. ¿Le va a pegar o no? ¡Le va a pegar! El palo le dijo que no. Le ha negado el empate a Sevilla. De frente a la portería, 25 metros.
Honestly, that was so close to hitting the goalie and going back in. It barely missed him.
Great shot by Rakitic.
Paso con todo el empeine, va recta la pelota abajo. Pero tal vez no se la haya cambiado el inglés, así que dos cambios en el Sevilla, dos cambios que esperaba.
I forgot to mention, I think the Sevilla defender got injured like in the first 60 seconds or something like that. That's why there was 7 minutes on overtime for the first half.
Señor, ya está todo listo, señores. Comienza este segundo tiempo. 45 minutos para la gloria de la Roma. 45 minutos para cambiar la historia de este resultado para Sevilla.
I want to mention real quick the difference between all the other clubs or leagues or countries kicking off compared to La Liga teams. Like, you know how Roma started the kickoff by booting it long? Sevilla is keeping possession.
Oh, he has like, nah, keep it here.
Ya, Risto Stoichkov. Fue el partido de la voltereta. No le diga eso a Risto que se pone ahí. Puede haber perdido 4-1 en el Camp Nou, con el gol de Manolas. Aquí está el toque que vino de primera. La primera llegada de Alex Telles. ¿Cómo le hace falta el piquete? Sí, por las proyecciones el ataque. Quiere tirar la pelota dentro del área. Aguanta y espera. La Mela. Ahora es Rakitic. Aquí está el capitán. Navas. En la marca viene el gol en el centro. ¡Que vino! ¡Se le va la pelota! ¡Gol! ¡Gol! El balón que vino elevado, bastante elevado el cabezazo. Abraham la tenía en su pie. Abraham, el toque que vino desviado. Roger Ibáñez, este no es brasileño, don Diego Mamán Cristo. Matic es el que vino a la marca. La Mela, Suso, juegan los zurdos. Lucas Ocampo, le va a pegar. Lucas le cometió penal. Penal, señores. Para Sevilla. De todo el mundo. Largo vino el pelotazo para buscar a Suso. Y en el fondo que vino la marca es Matic. Cerca está Ocampos. Allá va el toca que vino con el 7-2. Esperan dentro del área para buscar el cabezazo. Enesiri ganó una y la tiró por arriba del travesaño. Le pegó al arco. La pelota que está dividida. Enesiri la vino a buscar. Busca el toque atrás. La pelota que va a venir. La Mela. Ahora es Fernando. Saque de meta para la Roma. El año pasado, la temporada que se cerró en el Ramón Sánchez.
Even this one, it has 6 minutes.
Juan, el 1-1, al igual que hoy, entre el Frankfurt y el Glasgow Rangers. Ahora sí, señores, 30 minutos más en esta gran final de la UEFA Europa.
They went long.
League. El balón camino largo. Ya todo listo, señores. Los últimos 15 minutos para conocer si hay un campeón o nos vamos a penales. Saque de banda. 5 minutos por jugar en esta final de la UEFA Europa League. Allá está. Que no lo toque. De primera que vino el toque atrás. Le dice Come de nuevo. Y ahora va. Se elevó la pelota que vino bastante pasada buscando el cabezazo. Enesiri. Gómez el que había ganado por arriba.
Yeah.
Lucas Campos, el árbitro central, Anthony Taylor, finaliza estos 120 minutos para ver si puede abrir el marcador en esta definición por penales. Aquí va Lucas. 1-0. Año.
No way.
Dude, he shot it like me.
Did you do the no look?
Yeah.
You literally did the no look.
Va Lucas.
Oh,
1-0. Años de edad,
guy.
hoy jugando su sexto
And a
partido.
first guy too. But confidence.
Ahí está Cristante. Corrió mucho a ver si tiene piernas. Desde el punto penal. ¡Oh! Una bazooka le pegó Cristo.
Vamos bien con la lista,
Sí, señor. Aquí está el zurdo desde el punto penal y atento Rui Patricio. Pegado a Luca Mancini.
Está muy recto a la pelota.
Me parece. Aquí está el número 23. Se la tiró al medio. Con los pies la ha sacado Yacine Bono.
Estaba, como decíamos, muy recto a la pelota, le pegó con fuerza, no la levantó y por eso uno que eligió un costado,
Pause.
las piernas te alcanza el marroquí.
Funny thing, if he would have shot it slower, it would have gone in.
Yep.
Also, that's something to learn. You're gonna kick it to the middle, you get a little bit high.
Yeah.
So those kind of things are less likely to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's keep going.
De la primera a nivel europeo. El día de hoy con Sevilla. Rakitic.
Messi. Oh no, Rakitic.
3-1.
Y qué importante este penal, ¿no? Porque
Con el labio partido.
yo creo que va a la derecha, a ese lugar que apunta Bono.
Listo. Allá va el 3. Ibáñez. Roger.
And this,
Ibáñez.
I knew it. I can tell this motherfucker was gonna miss.
Y se tiró bien, ¿eh? Eligió ahí Bono.
Aquí está Montiel. Para la victoria, para un título más. Aquí está, golazo. ¡Gol!
They didn't show it in this one,
Which
but
one?
but this guy, his first kick, he got it blocked, and
Yeah, I
then
remember that. I remember that.
VAR checked, and then they said encroachment, so they had him retake it, and he scored. But I didn't see much wrong with the first one, because like
That's
the other goalies was doing kind of the same thing.
Oh dang.
that's right. The Sevilla Mafia.
So the mafia isn't that strong, I guess.
Maybe Sevilla gave him some money.
Yeah, maybe.
De Sevilla.
Just wanted to see how long that guy could go for.
Dude, seven UEFA Europa League. That's pretty crazy that Sevilla has 7 of those titles. See, no one is second to Spanish teams. Anyone who's second, Sevilla takes it home. So what do you think of the game in general?
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Okay, I'm gonna say it. La Liga does it once again.
In
It was
Europa
fun.
League, yeah.
No, Champions League too, except for this year.
Except for this year.
Yeah, they gotta give some to the other European teams from time to time.
La Liga teams dominate the Europa League.
Well, to be fair, look, and this, this is off topic now, but let's say even if you remove La Liga teams from winning Champions League, and they say the Premier League is the best league in the world, right? Then that means
But
then that means Madrid alone is already better than everyone because they have more
Yeah.
champions than the league, all the Premier League teams combined.
But that's only Madrid, though. Madrid's on different level, even in La Liga. So
No, because
But
Barca
I get
has
what you're
taken
saying.
La Liga away from Madrid many times.
yeah, but not Champions League. We're talking about Champions League then.
Yeah, they beat them in
Madrid.
the semifinal.
Barca,
I'm saying total wins though, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Barca in the Pep Guardiola years, they went through Manchester United, I think Chelsea,
Twice to Manchester United. Chelsea,
Manchester City wasn't even relevant at that time.
They were still looking for oil at that time. Haven't found
and
oil
then
yet.
Barca was going down, and then Madrid said, "Well, I'm still here." Yes.
Liverpool can't even win the league, let alone the Champions League. They wanted
But-
once or twice.
But somehow they managed to win Champions League, but not freaking Premier League for like 30 years or so. It's crazy.
But
And
anyway,
then Europa League, it's either Sevilla or Villarreal.
yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, La Liga has big technical skills.
And then sometimes Manchester United, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I would
mostly
say that.
Sevilla.
I would say that if there was a team that was dominant from Premier League, it has to be Manchester United. Obviously, not in recent years, but in years, if there's a dominant one, it's been Manchester United, even more than City, right? Because Manchester United was winning Champions Leagues, they were winning all the cups. Compared to City, they just started winning Premier League, but only Premier League. That's it. You know, this year they have a chance, but it's not over until it's over. Who knows? Maybe City or get wrecked by United 3-0 in FA Cup, and then
That'll be lit, dude. I don't want them to win the treble.
I gotta say, City might win the treble.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is the first year in a long time that I'm like, damn, they're probably gonna win the treble for sure.
Look, City has probably the best. They have the best team. Not probably. They have the best team right now, so they have to have the treble. Winning Premier League, they already been winning in the past 2 years.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's an accomplishment again, or like out of this world accomplishment, if that makes sense.
Not getting the treble with this team will be a failure.
It would.
Yeah.
Especially because you're playing Champions League final against Inter Milan, and then you're playing the other final against Manchester United.
And yeah, Inter Milan, Manchester United. Unless Rashford thinks he's Ronaldo and comes through.
No disrespect, but I think City should be able to smash those two teams easily.
Bro, they can, no sweat. Like, if they lose, then bro, and
Look, there should be none excuse for them to win, but the last 2 matches of the season, they got smacked. Nah.
But I know I've said this before. I've called them Smack City, but they're also Choke City.
yeah, bro, dude. In my opinion, if they don't win the treble this season, that's a choke job right there. Like, there's no fucking way, dude. With that team, with the teams they're playing against, with the talent differences, with the momentum, like, they gotta.
Last thing I say around this, let's keep it clear. They're using La Liga style. They're not using Premier League style.
Of course, you say that. Bring that over.
To add to that, I want to bring it back to the Sevilla and Roma game. The only goal that they scored versus Sevilla was the Dybala goal. and Dybala is technical.
He is, and he's a great passer with everything. You know, he did a lot of little ticket takas
And
with his teammates in the past, including with
yeah,
Ronaldo.
great finisher too. The other, I mean, for sure, because he's more technical. Because remember the rebound? That guy just kicked it out, and we were just like, "Yo, that's for sure not technical." And then Smalling with the hitting the post too, the crossbar. That's just like no
But
good, man.
this is like it's not like a fact, but an observation. Usually, Italian teams are really good at penalty kicks. I mean, same with La Liga teams. You know, Liga teams the same.
I'd say La
Um,
Liga have that shit on lock, bro.
but
Like penalty kicks.
but
They have everything on lock, to be honest.
Nah, especially penalty kicks, man. They all become fucking Ronaldo all of a sudden.
but by Italian, not yeah, not just the national team, but Italian teams, I noticed they've been missing a lot of penalties since they lost to Spain in penalty. Remember Sasa? Another accomplishment for Sevilla, Rakitic, Jesus Navas. I don't think Jesus Navas kind of won anything in a while, except with Sevilla at least. He won something with City. They dominated most of the game. Were all over Roma. Roma had its moments. They said that there was. I didn't watch the full game. They said there was apparently a penalty they didn't count against Roma at some point. But I'm just like, but technically Sevilla's penalty could also been a penalty because if you play football, you know when he stretched his leg, he did hit him in the tip of his leg with the cleats. You know, if you look at it really fast, it looks like he just put the leg there and the other guy fell. But if you looked at it like 3 times, like we did, you could actually see the cleats getting the tip of the player. But you know, also feel bad for Roma. You know, they were tearing up, pretty sad at the end of the game because they did put up a fight too. You know, it's not like they just gave up.
I also want to give credit to the one and only Jose Mourinho. What a fantastic job he's done with this Roma team. And Dybala for basically reviving his career at Roma.
Low key, yeah. I thought Dybala would, you know, fall off for sure after what happened at Juventus, and now he's getting older, but he's low key doing a lot better, and yeah.
I mean, he's been a key player at Roma this season, which is
definitely is. Yeah.
And I also want to mention the last goal a Jose Mourinho team has conceded in any final was like in 2003 or 2008 or something like that. Some crazy fact like that. And
hey man, the bus is strong, just not this bus.
and even this one, it was an own goal.
Yeah, and it came down to penalties too. So
yeah, I was gonna say, you know, Sevilla had a lot of possession. They were more dangerous, but if you can't score, none of that matters, right? And at the end of the day, it was an own goal that gave him the goal. And then penalties. I think when it went to penalties, I was just like, Sevilla's gonna win. Just because Spanish teams do have to have pretty good. I don't know. It's like in their DNA, you score penalties. And then Roma misses them right away. I was like, okay, it's definitely over.
I also want to mention the Sevilla goalkeeper for Sevilla, Bono. He's had a great season. Like he was really freaking good for Morocco in the World Cup.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he is the Morocco guy. Yeah, Morocco did great.
And then the guy who scored the last penalty scored it in the World Cup win, and now he scored it in the Europa League. Even though he had to do it twice. He brought the rigness from the World Cup with him.
Yeah.
Great.
Penalty for Argentina.
Before celebration started, he went up to his medal away from the people, and then he gave it away to someone. You know how the team goes to get their second place medals. He went before all of that started, and just took it away from the guy, and even went like this to him, and then he gave the medal away to someone. I don't know who he gave it away to, but he gave it away.
Did it again?
And I'm like, dude, I like Jose Mourinho, but I'm just like, dude, your players are crying, dude, and this is what you're gonna do.
He's a savage, dude. He's a savage. But he has good intentions because he wants to take the attention off of his team. So
Yeah.
he does this kind of stuff.
Yeah, professional. No, no, that's true. That's kind of what he is known for too. Other than being a great coach, he's also known for kind of pointing attention on him more than his players. And I'm not saying that in a bad way.
Sometimes it's in a bad way.
That's what he's known for too.
But boy, he's getting old. You see his
Yeah, yo,
Yes.
like he aged like crazy ever since. I don't know what Tottenham did to him, but after that, he aged up like hell, man.
No, I think since he went to the Premier League team, because he was trying to call everyone out and they didn't let him. It's like
damn.
United sucks, Tottenham sucks, Chelsea fucking legs.
Oh yeah, do you guys see that video I sent you? Like how Jose was like, "Oh, the only team I don't have a connection to was Spurs. Like all the previous team that I coached, like I had connection with, and I still, had moments with them, but not Spurs." I'm like, dang.